All right, good morning, beautiful people. I'm coming to you live in the morning time. I just felt like I needed to share. I don't think I did one last night. I'm sorry. Um, but we're gonna do 30 of these. So, it is what it is. I'm coming to y'all today, obviously to share gratitude, but also to share just where I'm at and how I'm feeling right now in this moment. Let's start with 3 things of gratitude. Well, today, okay, rewind. Today I woke up at I think it was 6 something a.m. I had one lesson on Cambly that a student booked with me. And after that, I started to work on some stuff on my computer, with planning my rest of my week, what I want to do. But something last night before I watched, I saw Misako, I think I'm saying that correctly, Misako. They're a YouTuber, and they posted a series they started called Thriving, and it was about Black folks from the United States living outside of the country. And seeing this was really inspiring. I think their cinematography work is really inspiring. It's really dope. But it leaked into this morning. Not only did I watch the first pilot of the series, which I'll leave a link down below so other folks can check out so you know what I'm talking about, but it led me on this kind of I don't know what to call it, but this journey of looking at past content I've made, from the TED Talk that I did, the TED Talk style talk I did with USAC, from the live I did with Mikkel about taking a leap and facing your fears about moving abroad. And it was wild because I was watching myself just a year ago, and not only do I see so much growth, but I just see I'm in awe of this is the person that led me to get here. And the funny thing though is it makes me excited to think about the person I am today, where that's gonna take me in the future, because I am amazed about, I don't know, my life isn't perfect, but I'm amazed by what my life looks like now. I'm amazed by what I've been able to cultivate in community, in connection, in healing, in parts of myself, in so many things. So it makes me excited for the future. And I know challenges will come, but I don't know, I just feel very inspired today. And I feel very connected to there's a reason I'm on this platform. There's a reason I'm sharing my story. I'm seeing almost more of my gifts of how I show up and the way my mind works and how it connects to community cultivating, but also content creation. I heard a song earlier and I'm that would be a perfect thing to do this. And I was able to space out which beat the video will be on in this part and all these things. And also thinking about just there's so many things I want to do, filmmaking and cinematography and creating documentaries and things like that. But I'm also aware that I feel I will need some more support in that and different things. But it all feels possible, you know what I mean? But right now I'm in a place where I just want to share my story. I just want to share those moments of triumph, but also those moments of struggle and those moments of, I'm not sure what this is or what it will be, but let's get through it together. I want to share my journey and kind of what led me to here and what has led me to show up the way that I do, use the language that I use, be intentional in the way that I am, and not only the way I communicate, but the way that I move around the world and I move within my life, how I express myself, how I connect to folks. All these different things are parts that make up who I am. So yeah, I have so much to be grateful for today. 3 things I'm grateful for so far. I'm grateful for my ability to trust myself and trust my timing, because I think the last few weeks I've been so on myself about like, get things done. What are you doing? Like, we need to like get back to work. We need to get stuff done. But then moments like this morning where it's just naturally, I just felt this desire. Like I sent an email. I'm going to send an email tomorrow to Misako to pitch and hopefully be on the series, because I would love to be a part of it. But even if not, I feel like I learned a lot just from that experience of not just seeing their content, but also just, not just seeing the content, but just like remembering my own journey, remembering like all the little things that got me here and that started my journey, and seeing me like January of 2022 talking about facing my fears and taking leaps, and talking to Mikkel, someone who's still someone in my life that I really care about too, and like all these different things. So I'm really glad that I'm trusting myself and my timing. I'm grateful for, I don't know, with ADHD and autism, I feel like my planning game is really strong or really weak. There really isn't an in between. But I'm really proud of myself for the ways that I'm finding ways to make space for myself and for my brain to process like how I plan or how I move about things or how I do things. Still trying to get better with it, and it reminds me I need to finish watching a video that was gonna help me with that. What else? 3rd thing I'm grateful for. I'm gonna say this, which feels really foreign to just even what I was just feeling yesterday when I was like talking to a person that I'm dating and talking about like my relationship to stability and stability, safety, and security, and how those words have meant so many different things in my life. From in the context of like when I was in the States earlier this year, like I wasn't even making a livable wage, but there's some sense of stability of having like that income and having that like I'm knowing that this is gonna come here, and like even then like that's not promised, but it brought me a certain sense of stability. But it took away so many other things for me. Living in the States completely dysregulated me. It took away my sense of safety, my sense of community, my sense of belonging, my feeling of connection to myself, sometimes of others too, because the reality is, in the States, a lot of times, myself included, folks are in survival mode. Like we're not able to tap into deeper parts of ourselves unless we do very intentional things to do so. So it's like right now I feel very safe. I feel connected to community. I feel belonging and all these different things. And I'm even trying to grow those things even more, because I feel like I can feel even more connected to those things. And I'm working on that too, which some things I'm excited about. But I'm actually grateful for this time that I'm not working. Like I'm doing little things, like I'm teaching on Cambly like a little bit, but like I trust that when the money needs to come, it's gonna come. But right now it's not about me making money. Right now it's about me being in this moment, building the relationships. I have 2 relationships that I'm romantic relationships with folks that I'm building a connection and figuring out what we want and what that looks like, and like how we want to feel, and like what can, like all these different things. It takes time and energy and capacity to be able to build those things. Like it doesn't just come out of thin air. And I feel like the universe is like almost granting me the space and capacity and time to like pour into those things. And there's gonna be times in the near future or whatever that I'm gonna be busy or have things I have to do. But right now, like that's not the case. Like I have what I need. Like, you know what I mean? Like I have a roof over my head. I have a bed to sleep in. I'm warm at night. I have a place to take a shower. I have a kitchen I can cook in. I'm about to go to the mercado and get some groceries. I don't have much. I think I have like about $100 in my bank account, but I feel like good. You know what I mean? I feel happy. I feel grateful. And I know this moment I may feel differently at different moments, and I'm also open to that $100 may be daunting at times in my life, but right now I'm like, $100 is more than enough. I can go get some food and bring that back home and cook myself a meal. And I feel like I have the capacity to cook for myself because I've had times where my mental health wasn't the best. I didn't have the energy to cook or whatever. I'm trying to figure out how to build routines and all these different things, but I'm grateful for I'm grateful for the universe. Even when I'm not able to see the ways that it's showing up for me, I'm grateful, number one, that eventually I am able to see it, but also I'm grateful just that I'm in this space of, as a, I'll say as a new friend said in the Black Queer and Abroad space the other day, Zell, you know, I'm grateful for the ambiguity of life right now. It's not all clear. I don't know how, and I think I'm slowly and intentionally trying to release the attachment to the how, because 9 times out of 10, that's none of my business. That's the universe. What I need to work on is how am I preparing myself for the abundance? How am I showing up? How am I using this time to, whether it's to rest or whatever the case may be. So yeah, was that 3 things? I think that was 3 things. Let's say another one just in case. Maybe this connects to the other one, but it's what came to mind first was, I was gonna say my clothes and my towel, but I can't wait to one day have like a full wardrobe of clothes. Like, y'all, like I don't really have many clothes, but like I'm grateful for the capacity to be right now present in this moment. I'm grateful for the capacity to be present, because I didn't always have that. I didn't always have the safety for that, and I didn't always have the capacity for that. I didn't always have the environment for that. So I'm really grateful for that too. Thank y'all for watching this. I'm gonna go to the Mercado and buy some groceries and make myself something to eat and see where the day takes me. I appreciate y'all so much. I love y'all. Thank you for the space to be real, to be me, to be human, all that good stuff. And this is me signing out. I'll see y'all later. Peace.